Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? So now y'all can hear me now. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Oh, snap. Oh, can y'all hear me? Thumbs up. Give me a yes or no, or maybe so. Can y'all hear me? 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 Can y'all? Oh man. Um. Hey man, I had some technical difficulties. I had some technical difficulties. If y'all can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Wow. Natasha, thank you. I appreciate you. I don't know what was going on. I mean, the input said it was on, and then it just didn't work. Um, and literally, I hit end stream, and then I went back. I just started a new one, and now the sound works. I don't know, but hey, we here. Hey, everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I really appreciate my family coming out to celebrate my first official Thanksgiving in my new home. It was a blessing. I had both my mother and my father's side of the family there with me to celebrate me being in my home. We had a great time. You know, great food. Everyone did a great job cooking food. Everyone brought a dish. I made the turkey. It was great, by the way. I made the yams, which I got the best yams, man. It's just what it is. Like not everyone likes, the fact that I can brag about it, but everyone that tastes my yams say I got the best yams. So I got the best candy yams in the business. But it was just a blessing to get my family together for Thanksgiving this year, and it was a blessing to see all my siblings and everyone come out. We played these games like Heads Up. We played Taboo. We had a great time. It was just a great time. But we here on this Friday, and we're gonna have a discussion about purpose. A few weeks ago, I'm working out. I'm in the gym, and I overheard a statement: "The wealthiest place on earth is the graveyard," and it hit me at that moment that it is something that we need to discuss because people tend to just live their lives in a free and willing, very just freely way with no real rhyme or reason on why they go about their business. They wake up every day, they just go to work, they come home. It's no real reason that they do anything. Um, Whatever the wave is, they just tend to just go with the wave. If it's, entertainment, if it's sports, if it's social media, if it's, the fear in the world, if it's war, if it's whatever, everyone just tends to just slide in the direction of wherever everyone else is going. There's no individuality. There's nothing that makes you different. There's nothing that makes you unique. And the worst thing that can happen is you die with the gifts that God gave you, that you die with, you know, the inability to impact people's lives as we have gone through COVID and all of the issues that we've gone through with George Floyd and some of the racial things that's happened, people dying every day, police brutality, war, Afghanistan, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, amongst our world, poverty, people just, homeless, et cetera. The question is are you living in purpose or are you dying slow? That's just my question. Is are you living in purpose? What does that even mean to you? What does living in purpose mean? Does that mean getting up and going to work? Does that mean, being able to just provide for your family? Does that mean getting married and having a spouse? Is that like, what does that mean to you? It's a real question, and we don't usually answer. We don't even ask this question. We don't get up and think in our mind, what am I doing today that's moving me closer and closer to the purpose that God created me, right? Or why am I just wasting time doing nothing? When I got so many things that God created me for. I got so many things I can do. I can own a business. I can start, I can create a new invention. You know what I mean? You can build wealth for your family. You can impact a child's life by just being a coach, by being a teacher. Anything that you can do to impact the world in a positive direction is purpose. Whatever that skill is, whatever that God created you and made you uniquely you for. But in our world, there are so many people that do nothing, that wake up with no reason, with no like direction. The path is all over the place. It's A one day, it's B another day, it's C another day, it's D. You going right, you going left. There's no straight path. There's no like reasoning behind what you're doing until death. Until death. You walk through a graveyard and you just see the tombstones and you just think in your mind, so many people died and did nothing. And dare I say it, and did nothing. Didn't impact the world in any type of way positively, didn't impact other people's lives, going about their business and no real reason to get up. I mean, let's be real. How many people you know that wake up every day and do nothing? How many family members you know wake up every day and do nothing? How many siblings? How many aunts and uncles? How many parents? How many cousins? How many people you know to this day that still live the same way they lived 20 years ago? That still live the same way they used to live 10 years ago? That still talk the same way they talked when they were 15 years old and they 30, 40, 50 years old? Nothing. Just absolutely no growth, no moving forward, no like journey, no thought process, like no fruit tree, no gifts, nothing. It's sad, but it's the truth. So why am I even discussing this? Because it needs to be talked about and we need to bring it to light. We need to have the conversation so that others can, so someone can hear this and it can impact their lives in a way to push them in a different direction. That's why we're doing. That's why we're here. I'm not here to talk trash or talk down on anyone. I'm here to tackle the topic, to give some type of encouragement, some inspiration, so that one person. It only takes one. It's only about one. It ain't about anybody else. It's about one person that I can impact in a positive way, right? So let's go back to the tools. The first thing first, you got to ask yourself a question: why am I here? Why was I born? What is the reason God placed me on this earth? Understand that you was born the day you was born, the time you was born for a reason. There's no coincidence. I was born May 15th, 1990. I think it was around like 4 p.m. My mom, I don't know. I think I could be totally wrong about that, but I think I was born around 4 p.m. But ultimately, I was born May 15th, 1990. I am 31 years old. I believe that God placed me on this earth for this exact reason on May 15th, 1990. He knew that 31 years later, on November the 26th, 2021, I will be speaking about purpose. I believe that with my whole heart and mind and spirit that God placed me on this earth to talk to people, to encourage others, to bring my testimony to light, to encourage and motivate others to do better than I did. Because it's really not about me, it's about someone else. And it's about my children and my grandchildren to move the needle forward, to change the dynamic, and to basically break generational chains for their future. It ain't even about me. None of this is about me. None of this is about you. None of this is about, you know, It's about your children, your grandchildren. What are we doing to move the needle forward for them? What are we doing? What decisions are you making today that's going to move the needle forward for your children, for your grandchildren? What is it? Because what I see is we care about the best basketball player. We care about the rapper on the street with the gold chain and the women naked behind them. We care about drugs on the street, being a thug and being cool because I got the brand new Jordans. You got no assets. You got no money. You got zero money in your bank account, but you want to look good in front of people. Oh, and then you want to be a trash bag and sell drugs and negatively affect people's lives. Why? For what? How is that helping us in our society? How is that impacting other people in a positive way? We celebrate trash in our community. We celebrate trash in our community. And it's sad. It is 1,000% sad that we celebrate trash. So I'm getting back to the first question. Why are you here? What is the reason God placed you on this earth? What are you supposed to do in your community to start in your home and your block, your city, your community, your state, your country? What are you supposed to bring to the world? Do we even know the answer to that question? Can someone in the chat tell me what do you what do you think that God placed you on this earth to do? Please answer the question. Because I really want to know. And if you don't know, just put I don't know. Because it's fine. It's okay if you don't know. But this is why we're having this discussion. This is why I'm on this live right now talking about purpose and talking about graveyard, because you don't want to be that person in the graveyard and you didn't do what God created you to do. And that's just the truth, right? So if you don't know, go to God and ask. Real simple, real easy. Go and ask the source, why have you put me on this earth? What am I here to do? About 3 years ago, I had no clue. Hey, Natasha, my purpose is communicating healthy lifestyles. Hey, man, God bless you. Love it. Absolutely love it. Now, you move in that thing and you walk in that thing every day. Every decision you make, you move in that thing and you walk in that thing. All right? I have a ministry of health. That's awesome. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So why did God create you? What was the reason? You know what I'm saying? That's the first question, right? The second thing is we got to get out of this fear mindset, because a lot of times we don't do what we're supposed to do on this earth, and what God created is because of fear. Fear kills everything. We will sit in front of a door. We won't even touch it. We won't open the door because of fear, because we fear what other people think, because we fear what other people will say, because we just fear that it's going to fail. We ultimately will stop and we won't even move because we have fear in our hearts. And it doesn't even exist. That's the thing. Fear don't even exist. It's just, the enemy brings that into you, and then the spirit comes in. And now you stuck because now you don't want to move, right? And I say break down the door of fear. I'm gonna tell you a story. I was sitting on my LLC for about a year, and I would always procrastinate, push it off. I would think about how I could fail. The fear was there, and I just never made the leap off the cliff to create my LLC, to start my own business. And I mean, it was just one day talking to a young man that I know, and it just hit me like, dude, like, take the leap, man. Take the leap off the cliff and just do it. If it fails, it fails. But ultimately, I'm going to take the leap to get out of my own crazy, weird mindset, and I'm gonna just go for it. and I'm going to live with the results. And I think that the majority of us, we tend to sit in that fear stage and we don't move forward. We don't open that door. We close it. We leave it shut. We just look at it. And ultimately, we lose our opportunity of time to move and open that door and to move in our purpose. So we gotta get out of that fear, man. We gotta stop getting caught up in what other people are gonna think, what other people are gonna say. Stop worrying about what your family care like thinks of. Like, look, make a plan, prepare, jump in a body of water, not real, I'm not trying to have people jumping off cliffs, real, but figuratively speaking, symbolistically speaking, jump off the cliff, dive in the body of water, open that door, what I'm saying, go to the mountaintop, stop fearing the possibility and the fact that it's going to fail. Look at things as a possibility for it to be an abundance, for it to be amazing, for God to bless you in a way that only you can't even imagine. Why? Because you was able to trust, have faith, believe while prepared to move and your purpose, right? Number three, your soil is so important. Your soil. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Your environment is key. You have to be around like-minded people, right? You put a seed in the ground in a desert, right? Fruit tree. Is it going to grow? No, it's not. Why? Because of the environment, because of the soil, because of the heat, because it doesn't have nutrition, right? It's not going to grow into a tree that can bear fruit because of the soil, the environment, the heat, the lack of water, the lack of nutrition. It is the same thought process in your life. You have to surround yourself with people that are going to help you and be like minded and teach and influence and encourage and motivate you to move in the direction that you want to go in. It is so very important that you take all of those little leeches, all the people out here that's selfish and only think about themselves, family or friends, because a lot of the times they're your family, but move them out of the way and bring people into your life that is going to help you and bring you water, um, bring you nutrients to move you in a positive direction for your life. So very important of your soil. Your soil is everything. Everything. All right. Number four, once you figured out what your gift is, do the work. Fine tune that thing up. I'm fine tuning mine right now. This is the most imperfect live video ever, right? I went live and my audio was all messed up, right? And it's not going to be perfect, but we are moving forward, right? We are learning from each video. I'm learning the camera to put it on one side and then the zoom. How should I do this? The background, how should I do this? It's all about fine tuning, looking at it, making corrections, what I'm saying, going and seeking out the information, go be a help, go get someone that's a mentor that can help you move forward, ultimately fine tune your skill, your gift that God has given you so that you can influence and help other people, right? So fine tune your skills, your gifts, make the adjustments, move forward in a positive direction, and ultimately do what God has called you to do. Last but not least, man, be great, yo. I can't say this enough. You gotta desire that thing. There has to be this insane, like just it's inside out. Like, why are you doing this? Why is this important to you? Live it out every day. Every time you get up, you are moving closer and closer to who God created you to influence, why He created you to influence it, and more importantly than anything else, to just live in purpose and be great in it. Embrace it. Not everyone's going to like it. Not everyone's going to like this video, right? Not everyone's going to like the fact that you are moving in a different way than they move. Not everyone's going to like the fact that you are willing to do what's different, what's not popular, because you ultimately want positive outcomes for other people. Not everyone likes that. Actually, most people don't. Most people want to do exactly what everyone else is doing, but be great in it. Go out and just open yourself up to the possibility that God got you on this earth for an amazing, you know, experience that you can't see right now. Wake up every day, be great in it. You know what I'm saying? Embrace it. Don't worry about the detractors. Don't worry about the negativity. Don't care about the crazy opinions that everyone has. It's not about them, right? The people that you are here to influence, the people that you're here to feed, because a fruit tree is here for one purpose, is to bring nutrients. That's it. The seed grows into an amazing, beautiful tree. That tree bears fruit and brings nutrients. And your people come feed from you. The people that are not supposed to come feed from you, they won't come. They can go somewhere else, right? But the people that was specifically made to come to you for the gifts that God gave you, for the skill set, for the knowledge, for the information, for whatever it's you were created to bring that fruit to other people, they actually come to you and they feed from your tree, from the gifts that God created and gave you. So don't worry about the detractors. Don't worry about, what everyone else says. The people that are supposed to be here for you will, right? Just like when I'm making this video, the people that are supposed to watch this, they will watch it. It's not about today. It's not about how many people is watching me today. It's about how many people from a grand scheme of things will watch it ultimately in the future. And I only need one. I only want one. I only ask for one. I pray to God that I can influence and impact one person to help them move forward in their life, to make a better decision tomorrow, to be better today than you were yesterday, and to be better tomorrow than you are today. It's the only reason why we're doing this, right? So again, the tools. Go to the source. If you don't know why why you're here on this earth, the purpose that God gave you, go to Him and ask. Ask. Why am I here? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do it? And slowly but surely, He will answer those questions. Number two, break down the walls of fear. Get away from that fear mindset. People that's bringing you more fear, that's telling you the reason why it won't work, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Break down that wall of fear. Jump. Take the leap. It'll work out. It's fine. If it fail, it fail. But we're not going to not take the leap. We're going to take the leap. We're going to try. You know what I'm saying? Number three, surround yourself with like-minded people. I cannot say this enough. Your soil is one of the most important aspects of your growth. You have to be around people that can influence you, infect and affect you in a positive way. Oh, that was a good one. Infect and affect you in a positive way. If you're surrounded by people that's bringing you down, you got to separate yourself. I know we got friends from different environments, man. We grew up with people that really we have surpassed them, and we can't stay around. We cool, right? But you can't be in my inner circle because we don't speak the same language. We don't want the same things. You can't help me move forward. If anything, you're pulling me backwards. So surround yourself with like-minded people. Get around people that's going to bring you growth, that's going to bring you, positivity. Get the negative stuff out of here. We can't deal with that. Number four, fine-tune your gift. Do the work. Study, prepare. You know what I'm saying? Read, seek the information, get a mentor. Whatever you got to do to get better at your craft, to get better at what God has given you. Be a good steward over what He has given you, right? Do what you have to do to fine-tune and get better at your craft. And I'm doing that currently right at the moment because I know it ain't the best live video, but we gonna get better. One day at a time, we gonna get better. Last but not least, man, be great in it. Embrace it. Love it. Wake up every day moving in it. Don't allow anyone to change your mind. Don't allow anyone to change your heart. You gotta move 1,000% in your gift, in your purpose, serve in the way that God has given you to serve. Be a vessel for this nation, for this world. It's not about you, it's about someone else. Be blessed to be a blessing. Can't say this enough. Be blessed to be a blessing. Hey man, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. 25 minutes is a good live video. I'm doing this every week. at 9 o'clock on Friday. I'm gonna try to stay consistent. We just gonna get better and better every week. I love you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Peace. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Love you guys. I'm out.